Hi, how are you? Welcome. We are going to look at projection of solids, and we have a sample here of a question that we are going to work on. Now, just in a brief introduction, when we talk about projection, we are so much interested in finding the top view of a given solid figure and the front view. This is in relation to the vertical planes and the horizontal plane. Now, you realize that the axis of a given solid figure is what depicts how the solid figure is going to be positioned in relation to the plane. Talk of the vertical plane and the horizontal plane. So the way we position a solid figure, it will determine which type of views we are going to have. Now, I have an example here of an illustration. If we have this one becomes our vertical plane and this one is our horizontal plane. So if in case we put an object on top of it, then we get to understand that the vertical plane and the horizontal plane are two planes that meet at 90 degrees. That is this angle here. So if we place a cylindrical object, let's say this one here, we place it here as it is, you'll hear that a cylinder has an axis, and its axis, it is at the central point, this midpoint. So if you place it this way, it is naturally standing on the base, and therefore it has to form a true shape on the plan as the plan on the horizontal plane. Now in this case, the axis is perpendicular to the horizontal plane and it is parallel to the vertical plane, meaning the generators are parallel. These are what we call the generators, the lines along the curved area, the outer part. So if we lay it such that it tilts at a given angle, let's say this other angle here, then it means we are going to have it an angle tilted, okay, basing on the horizontal plane. So it is tilted at a given angle. And this one here, if in case it lies this way, it means the axis is perpendicular to the vertical plane. So this is the vertical plane, and the axis of our cylindrical object is going to be perpendicular, and therefore the plan of this will be forming a rectangle on the horizontal plane, and then the end elevation will be viewed such that it forms like a circle on the vertical plane. So that's the illustration I wanted to have. Now, having noticed that, we want to move on the question that we have here. The question is, a cylinder of base diameter 50 millimeters and axis of 70 millimeters has a generator in the VP. Generator in the VP, it means the cylinder is going to stand naturally. So the generators are in the VP as it is. And then we have another condition whereby we are saying an inclined at 45 degrees to the horizontal plane. So again, in the second condition, we shall have our cylinder appearing this way so that it forms that particular nature. So maybe just to have a small sketch, we are trying to say that this is the condition. For the first condition, we have it this way, naturally standing. That is, the generators are in the vertical plane. So this is the vertical plane. And in the second condition, we are going to have the tilting of the cylinder so that the axis is tilted at a given angle, 45, to the horizontal. This is the horizontal plane. So those are two conditions that we are going to fulfill as we shall be doing our end and our front. So because our cylinder is naturally standing, then it means we are going to draw a circle, that is the top view at the base on the horizontal plane, out of which we can now project an end elevation above indicate. So this is our vertical cylinder here. So we draw This is the axis. This is the horizontal axis. So we are just extending the horizontal axis. Once we have the horizontal axis, let's say we are starting our circle there. And for that circle, according to the question, the diameter is 50. And therefore, we are going to have the radius of 25, and then we draw a circle. Having drawn our circle, we are going to divide it into 12 equal parts. So we take the radius, because this is our plan, and make it an arc there, an arc there. We are dividing it into 12 equal parts. So this is just the radius which we are using. So once we have done that, we are going to join to get other diameters. Corresponding points here, you have this. This one corresponds to that. This one corresponds to this. This one. Having done this, we are going to number those points on the circle as letters and numbers. Numbering, normal numerical numbering. And this one you can call it A. Number 1, we shall see why we are doing so. And then this one is B, 2, C, 3, D, 4. It's done. Now we are going to project lines vertically above the plan to get the front elevation, because this cylinder is standing with its base on the horizontal plane. So let's have this. We are going now to include our generators. So this line will project upwards down to here. Project this. The center has been projected already. Project that. Project this. Lastly, project this. Once we have that, we are going to draw our cylinder. And before we draw our cylinder, we can also name these points on our base of the cylinder. So this one here is point, you can name in terms of numbers. So in this case, let's name numbers on the lower part, and then the letters we shall name on the upper part. So this is number 10. This is number 11 and 9. This one is number 8 and 12. Okay, so we just put 8, 12. This line is 1 and 7. And this line here, of course, it's coming from here. Project it. It's coming from here, 6 and 2. So this one is 6 and 2. And this one here is 5 and 3. And then lastly, this one is 4. Once we have done that, we complete our cylindrical face, not a cylindrical, but a rectangular face that shows the cylinder, a cylindrical generator. So we can have projection again vertically upwards. And before we do that, we can get to know what is the axis. The axis is 70, so let's measure 70 above from this point number 1. So we can join. We have our 70 here, draw this line. Then vertically above, we project these other ones with these other lines vertically above. So this one goes and do it this way. it goes above, it means that this one goes as well, it goes, this one goes. So once we have projected, let's complete this line. Once we have projected, we are fulfilling the first condition. We can name the upper part as letters. The first letter is J, so I put J here, okay? The second letter is I and K, I and K. Second letter is H and L, so this is H and L. Third letter is G and A, so this is A and G. And then this one is B and F, B and F. And then this one is E and C, E and C. And lastly is D. So we just done that way. Now we are through this first condition. The second condition is we want to incline our front so that it is 45 degrees in relation to the horizontal plane. So let's say we are beginning here. That's where we are beginning. We are going to draw a line that measures 45 degrees, an inclination line that measures 45 in relation to the horizontal plane. It's like now we are tilting this cylindrical part this way so that the cylinder stands on the corner, on one corner. Of course, that this one again will be 45 because it's a perpendicular, base is perpendicular to the generators, the cylinder, so we have to put this one as, okay. Once you have done that, we are going to take your compass and just transfer the distances from this front elevation of our cylinder to give us, it's just a copy and paste. We paste here. Now we come the first one, we copy this. The second, we copy this. The third, we copy this. The fourth, so we have it here. Of course, now we can again join vertically upwards using our 45. We can join this. This is not a 45, so 45 can have this. Okay. Then we join that. Then call this one here. We're joining it. So it's okay. So let's extend. Joining that. Then this one we are joining it here. So these are the lines. We are doing the same thing. We are doing the same thing. This one. You're joining them up. This one, of course, it's a center line. This one. This one. Now we are going also to name, because the base is what tilted here, we can name the numbers were on the base. So this one was number 4, this one was 5 and 3, this one was 6 and 2, this is 1 and 7, this one is 8 and 12, and this one is 9 and 11, and the last one is number 10. On the other part, this is letter J, this is letter I and K, this is H and L, this is A and G, and this one is B and F. The next thing is to project from this plan work the other side so that we can have particles from this particular front to come down so that they meet to give us the plan of this one as you view it from top. So we are going to project these lines. First line begins from there. Let's project. It goes the second one and order this one and this. So we're going to project this. So project. So projecting. Now these projections are moved from this side to this other side. So we are going to draw vertical lines from this other point, come down, this other point, come down to meet those lines. So you can have them drawn again. Same way. Those are projection lines. We are projecting this line has to project this other one has to project downwards, this other one to project downwards, this one, the center line, can do the same thing on this other side. Come and project these other lines. Okay, the ones at the top, let's project them. You ensure your line so that we are not going to have those fluctuations in verticality. So we bring this, let's project this, let's project that, let's project this. Have you seen what we are projecting? We are projecting these lines. Let's project this. We can move. Move. This just for accuracy. We project this. Let's project this. This other one again can move. Project this. This. There it goes. We have gotten those lines. Now the next thing we are going to do, check. We are going to be checking like the vertical and the horizontal, where they meet we put a dot. Now for this case, like for example, if I talk about this line is number 10. So you look for where do we have number 10. Number 10 is here, so we come with it. Here we come and vertical meets the horizontal there. Next is number 9. You look at where number 9 is. Number 9. So you come with number 9 and 11. So you come where number 11 is and number 9. Here is number 11. Number 11. This one. Number 11 is here. And number 9 is here. Okay. Next is number 8 and 12. So you come with it. Where is 8? Where is 12? 12 is this one here. So you put a dot. And where is 8? We come with it. 8 is here. This here, okay. Next is 1 and 7. 1 is here. It meets here. And 7 is somewhere. Where is it? This is 1, 8, 7. 7 is this one here. So we are going to take 1 and 7. Next is 6 and 2. 2 and 6. So come with it. Where is 2? 2 here. Where is 6? 6 is here. Next is 5 and 3. 3 is 3. 3 is here. 5 is here. And lastly 4 is here. You do the same on this other side. Now this one is letters. So we start with letter J. Where is letter J? Here it is. So we put a dot, okay? The next, second is I and K. I is here, K is here. So you come with it. This is K, this is I. Next is H and L. So H is here, H and L. Where is H? L is here. Okay, this is L. And H is here. Okay. Next is A and G. A is here. And G is down here. Yeah, it is. Next is B and F. B, F. So B is here. F is here. Here. Then next is E and C. So where is E? E and C. A is C. Here is. Then lastly D. Here is D. So you are going to join. Those lines are going to be visible. This line will be visible and this other one will be visible. But the inside there, it will be a broken line. So let's join and see what will be visible and which one is not going to be visible. Having this, you realize that this one here is hidden. It's the other side. This one is seen. And the front part, if you look at it, this one from top. So this one is like, it's going this way, okay? It's going this way. Okay, that's why this part is hidden and this one is visible. Again, this other rectangle, the top view is going, the front view, I mean, is going to be visible. These lines are visible. They are visible lines. This one and this. And then this one here is visible. This one. So this is what we are having. This is condition number A and this is condition number B. All have been met. This is what we were supposed to draw according to our question that is here. So consider subscribing to the channel so that you can be notified of any new content that I will upload. Thank you very much for attending to my lesson.